Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason interview of the Walton Wingles, whose head coach is Nate Tube. First and foremost, how are you doing today, sir?
I am doing very well, thank you. In general, I feel great. I feel great.
Okay, that's good. That's all we can ask for. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We already got the first question out of the way, of course, and you said that you're doing great. So, with this season done and wrapped up, what was the EBL more or less what you expected it to be?
I think considering this is my first season, I didn't actually know what to expect, but I think I would say it was more than what I expected actually, because
okay,
I thought it was going to be, everyone has to know everything about battling, and considering I know nothing about battling, I've never battled in my life before now, so but everyone was so welcoming, everyone was so friendly, and just kind of felt like I fit in as soon as I joined.
That's good. And even if you don't know anything about battling, I know some people didn't, the important part is that you have fun. That's really what the league was created for to begin with. So I hope you at least had fun,
Yeah, and I mean, I've joined many leagues in the past, and obviously because it was so like you have to know what you're doing, you can't make mistakes, you have to be like serious all the time, whereas this league is more chilled, you can just be a bit more yourself.
Yeah.
So just fit in, really. I'm enjoying it.
Awesome. Now, would you have approached this season differently in any way, like the way you draft? Well, you didn't really have a chance to choose your draft given, the circumstances of how you joined. You kind of inherited Acery's team, who was the coach of the Roadwood Meowth. So I do apologize for it's kind of a dumb question there, but if you could have had the chance, would you have drafted differently, or were you okay with the team that you inherited?
I mean, it was kind of like a last minute decision, really. When Matty just messaged me and said, "Oh, do you want to come in? Somebody's gone, so we need somebody to take over this team." And I was just like, "Yeah, all right then, cool, why not?" But I mean, I don't know, because I don't know too much about battling. I don't think I had enough time to figure out if that team was right for me or not, and obviously I was trying so many different approaches to that team. So obviously, with it not being my team, I probably have to say I probably would have drafted a completely different team if I had the choice, obviously. But considering I didn't, I basically just did what I could with it.
Okay, all right. Now, inherited team aside and whatnot, were you more or less satisfied with how your season went? I know it might be a little bit of a dumb question if there were some matches that were missed here and there.
I would say I'm proud of myself, considering even though I didn't win any battles, I'm fairly proud of how the season went in general, for myself, for the team I was using. And I got a few kills. As I said, tried different approaches. Some worked, some didn't. But I would say it went fairly well. I think my last battle was probably my favourite one, even though I did probably the worst in that one. I properly trained up the team, hyper training, looking at different approaches with the abilities, move sets, and everything. Whereas the first two battles was just kind of like winging it, really. So I would say I'm fairly proud of myself after this season.
Okay. Do you feel like you lived up to any goals that you may have set yourself before you jumped in?
Yes and no. And I say that because my main goal was to win one battle, which I didn't do. But I did get some unexpected kills, which I wasn't expecting. So, it's a yes and no thing, really. It's like I didn't reach the goals I wanted, but I did get some sort of smaller goals that I did set myself.
Okay. Um, now, obviously, these questions are a little bit different given the circumstances of how you got involved in your inaugural season of the EBL. But I guess since everything is done and over with, if you could have changed your team in any way, what would you have done? Who would you have drafted if you had the chance? Things like that.
My head. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I have been planning, obviously for season 4, quite far ahead of time, really.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think if I had the choice, it would be the team that I'm hoping to go with in season 4. But I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So no spoilers then.
I'm not 100% sure how to answer this one because it's like you said, given the circumstances. But I don't know.
I understand.
I don't think who I would have changed really. I think the Amoongus was probably my strongest teammate. I just didn't use it in the right way, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a hard question really to answer, like given the situation. But yeah.
Yeah. Now here's a good one for you. Were you able to adjust to your team quickly, or did it still take some time before you were able to understand it?
I have to be honest. If you know people watching this video as well would have seen in my recent battles that I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I just sort of thought, okay, I'm going to rotate my team, see what works, see what doesn't. So I think obviously in the space of 3 battles wasn't enough time for me to plan, especially like, you know, before season 3, I bet people were on like Pokemon Showdown and stuff, kind of testing out their teams, what works, what doesn't, whereas I was just straight in, you know.
Right. No, I understand. Now, as your season progressed, were there any sort of challenges that you struggled with? And if so, were you able to sort them out? It doesn't necessarily have to be about the battling, but, you know, things that just came about as your season progressed.
Well, funny you mentioned that, actually. Your team was the hardest challenge for me, actually. Because I didn't know what
Sorry.
to... No, it's alright. I just didn't know what to expect, really, because I know you've been champion. Is it 2 seasons in a row now?
Yeah, it was. It was.
So I just didn't know what to expect from you and your team, and you just predicted everything perfectly, and I just made stupid mistakes all along the way. So I think your team was the hardest challenge for me, and I don't think, obviously other people might have different opinions, but I don't think I was able to work around it and sort it out. But who knows? Season 4, I might do a bit better than last season.
Hey, here's to you in season 4. We've seen somebody who's struggled with battles before just absolutely dominate the competitions. So you never know. Everyone has their day.
Yeah, anything could happen.
Now, quite the opposite. On the opposite side, were there any issues that you expected to run into, but they never really turned out to be a problem?
There was I would say a few. I was expecting from the TJ Gengars. I was thinking that Gengar was going to be the sort of the powerhouse of the team, but it was actually quite easy, you know, that Gengar. I think I don't know if I'm mixing 2 battles up now. The one with the Hippowdon.
That was ISO.
That was ISO, right? Okay, I'm mixing up 2 battles here. Yeah, I would say the Gengar was probably what I thought was going to be the powerhouse, the thing that was going to just derail my whole team, and no, it was quite easy to deal with.
Okay, that's interesting. Was there anything that you found easier than expected, or something that just came easy to you?
Again, off the top of my head, oh god, my memory's not the best, so I can't actually think. I don't know.
I feel you.
I don't remember what happened yesterday. It's all right. So I don't know. There was a few Pokemon. I can't think which ones off the top of my head, but I know that quite a few of them were fairly easy to take down. Like I didn't really struggle at all, whereas I thought I would struggle all the way through. I mean, again, I didn't expect to get any kills this season, and somehow got, I think it was like 3 or 4 kills. So it's better than nothing, I suppose.
Now, what were your immediate thoughts after your final match of the season?
Well, the first thing in my head was, well, I'm not making it through the playoffs. I might as well just, kick back and relax. No, in all seriousness, I don't know. I think the first thing in my mind was I could have done better. Obviously, given the circumstances of me taking over somebody else's team, I think the first thing was, right, season 4, I'm gonna draft my own team and I'm gonna give it my all and like trial the team, I was already thinking to the future. I was already thinking, right, what can I change? What can I do different next time?
Okay, all right. I think everyone had those thoughts like either halfway or towards the end. They started thinking about what they're gonna do for the next season. So,
fair enough.
What are your thoughts on the EBL Season 3 as a whole, including everybody in the Discord?
Well, for starters, everyone was so welcoming, as I mentioned earlier. Everyone was so friendly, and I knew quite a lot of people from the EBL as well. I was actually kind of shocked when Matt come to me and was like, "Yeah, do you want to join?" I was like, "Me, little me." But no, it's just everyone's been so friendly. Everyone was because what I was expecting, what I was thinking, 'cause obviously being in other battle leagues before where people are quite toxic, especially with like people can be quite toxic when you don't battle seriously. And considering I didn't battle very well, in my opinion anyway, but no, they were all chill about it. They was all nice. They was all like, oh, fair play. You gave it your all. You gave it the best you could, and then kind of giving me some kind of improvements that I can make on my next battle. So it was kind of more like I would say, great sportsmanship, which, let's face it, we don't see a lot of these days.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And I'm very glad that you do feel that way. Excuse me, since you were one of the newcomers to the EBL. I'm happy that was your impression of the EBL, because everyone in the Discord, all of the competitors, past and present, they're just a group of remarkable people.
Oh, yeah.
And I really do say that from the bottom of my heart. They are amazing. So I'm very happy that was your first impression of the EBL as a whole.
Yeah, it was.
Now.
It was nice
to. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I was going to say.
I'm sorry. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I was just going to say, it's just from me personally, like it was really nice. Everyone, like, I really want to thank everyone in Discord and everyone who's part of the EBL for obviously welcoming me and not being harsh, considering it's my first season. So, and it just means a lot. I've made a lot of new friendships. I've met a lot of new Pokemon creators, and it's just nice to sort of use the EBL externally as like a sort of networking as well. So, and everyone's just been so nice. And I mean, I even got a collaboration out of it. I mean, if it wasn't for EBL, I wouldn't be doing a series with PokePidge at the minute. So, yeah, it's just been nice. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, I do know about your collab with PokePidge and whatnot. Very happy that you definitely, aside from making new friends, that managed to get something else, YouTube related out of it as well. So I'm very happy to hear that too. If you could rate this season out of 10 for your team, what would you give this season? I'm
gonna go off of just my 3 battles, if that's okay. Obviously, because I don't actually know how obviously the Redwood Meows did exactly, but I think I would have to give myself, was that out of 10? So I'm gonna say out of 10.
Okay,
I'm gonna say 3 out of 10. I know that's quite low, but
okay.
obviously, like I said, I didn't win any battles. I didn't predict very well, and I don't think I used the team correctly, if you like.
Okay, no, I understand, but there's everyone has room for improvement, even me, you know. So don't be too hard on yourself. I think you did great.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it was my team, it probably wouldn't be the same scenario. I'll probably be giving myself like a 5 or 6. You know, if it was the same outcome, but like my own team, like I would know how to use my own team properly. So, considering it wasn't mine, I just don't think I used it right.
Okay, I understand that. Now, are you excited about being part of the next season?
Oh, I've been waiting for someone to ask me this question. Yes, I'm bloody excited. I tell you, I haven't shut up about it since I joined. I was already talking about season 4, and I mean, me and my little nephew, he's only 9, bless him. Hi Matt, if you're watching. This is a different Matt, obviously. Imagine Matthew's my nephew. He's been helping me actually draft and sort of build a decent team. It's weird that a 9-year-old knows so much about, you know, Pokemon moves, Pokemon move sets, abilities, everything. He knows more than me in some scenarios. So, it's just been really nice to obviously spend that time with my nephew and just I've just got so many plans. That's why I'm so excited, because I don't want to get myself too excited though, because if I get myself so overexcited, I'm like, right, this team's gonna work, and then I don't win any battles, and then I'm just like, yeah, I got excited for nothing. You know?
Nah, get excited to have fun, dude. Get excited to have fun.
I'm already having fun, so
that's good.
Let's go again. Let's go again, season 4.
Now, with all of that out of the way, do you have anything that you would like to plug right here, right now, for everybody to hear and be privy to?
Well, first things first, obviously, mine and PokePidge's Pokemon Black and White Soul Link. It's been going really well. We're currently on episode 5, but we'll probably be on 6 by the time this comes out.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's been going really well. And as I said, like, I met Pidge really I met Pidge before EBL, but he invited me to it, and then I spoke to May and all that. But the series basically started because of EBL, and I'd recommend kind of check it out. I don't know, I'll put it in the iCard or description or something. You'll find it. What else is there? My TikTok, please. I'm really trying to get that to 1,000 desperately, and I think it's going well, and it could do better though, so always room for improvement. But yeah, go and check out my TikTok, because TikTok famous and that. And the last thing, go and check out everyone from the EBL. Seriously, like, I've made so many new connections for EBL, and it just means a lot to me. So definitely go and check them all out. I'll chuck all the links down in the description below, obviously. I think that's pretty much it for that.
All right. Well, let's see here. Are we missing anything? Nope, that is it. So there you guys have it. Hope you all have a fantastic day. That is it for the Walton Wingles postseason interview. My friend, best of luck to you in season 4. Do you have any last words out there for the fans?
I just want to thank everyone for your support. I had never actually expected my EBL battles to kind of gain as much momentum as my other videos, but it really did. So very, very proud of that. And I appreciate, obviously, Matty for inviting me into the EBL. Obviously, you, Guanako, for obviously being a major amount of support, especially considering I had no experience, if you like. So you've been really supportive, obviously, of that. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
It's a complete pleasure, my friend. But I hope you go. Like I said, I hope you all have a fantastic day. We will see you guys for the kickoff of the Elite Battle League Season 4. I believe that is sometime in September. Matt, please don't hurt me if I got that wrong. However, the draft is, well, I believe May 13th for Season 4. So everybody's going to start gathering their troops ready for and getting them lined up for battle starting then. But we will see you guys for the kickoff of Season 4. Until then, later.